I've had multiple people tell me stuff like Shiny Star Drop is better than like Kronos. You can place 2 and its DPS is about the same, but the thing is that Kronos has nuke type and Stardrop has a pierce. The only other thing that Stardrop has is that range boost. Plus, another thing that makes it worse is you have to have Moondrop. So it would be good for like when I use PvP, because I'm always using Moondrop though. But the thing is that this Shiny Star Drop, I don't know. I think it's not as good as some people think it is. So we're gonna hop into a game. I want to see how far I can get, and then I want to see how far Kronos can get. I'm gonna unequip that. And I'm gonna use Helpy. So I'm gonna use like the normal boosters that like people would probably bring most of the time in like a PvP, because that's what we're testing. Also PvP, like what the PvP ends tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I'm sadly not going to be on there because I'm so far away, because it just won't put me in a game, and it hasn't put me in games in a very long time. So yeah, we're going to be testing out this unit, and we're going to see which one can go farther, probably in like just Endo 6. Don't have Endo 7 yet, which I hope we get today or next week, which I'm going to be gone next week for the update, whatever. All right, so we're going to see which one can get farther. So we're going to get the cash for it, place the booster, see how long I can go, and then repeat with also Kronos, and we'll compare them together. And I want to talk a little bit about both of them, because they seem, I don't know, to me they're very interesting. Complete. I'm just going to use like Vengeful because I want to get them a little bit farther. I don't really feel like using Hell Mode. So yeah, all right, so we'll just place these guys like here because I need to get the cash. All right, I'll be back after I place down the star drops and stuff. Okay, so I'm getting the stars down now. I can work. Did the stars boost each other with range? I just realized that. Because they are a range booster, can they boost each other? Because I know range boosters can boost each other. Does that mean they can boost each other? I never thought about that till now. You know what? Wait, if I delete... So, Helpy isn't as good. Wait, I don't even have a range booster. Wait, Helpy is a bit of a range booster. So what happens if I would... So you have 68.3. If I deleted you, 68.3. Helpy's got 50, 68.3. Wait, I'm just going to delete Helpy. Now you're down. You're still at 68.3. I thought Helpy is a range... What? And... Bruh. This game... I want to put my Helpy back there! Place! I thought horror game, I'm gonna delete you to place to help me. Bro, I'm angry. I'm mad. Whatever, that's boosted right there. That's quite a lot of damage, but that's of course boosted without a max Helpy. Hello? Helpy, there we go. Pretty good now. There we go. So yeah, I'll get to see how far these guys go, and then I'll just put a Kronos like right here in the next match, and we'll see how far Kronos can also go. Okay, I find this so funny because we have to pause for a second. If I click on Helpy, it says he does dual boost 1.588 and 0.953. Does that mean he does a negative boost? Because normally it's a multiplier, so you take 1 times 1.588. So that means or like the range is something. So like if it was, if it had 1 range and you add Helpy, then it would have like 1.588 range. But 0.953. If you take 1, like, what is that? It doesn't have a cooldown boost. So, wait, I don't, what is happening? I don't understand. Even, like, I understand the cooldown boost, but he's a range and damage. Does he make your range worse? Does he make your tower do less damage right now? What is happening? Like, I know that's not happening, but that's so stupid. There has to be some, like, bug visual thing, but, like, that's so dumb. Like, when your booster like helps the enemy instead of yourself. I found that way too funny. Okay, bye now. I'll get back to this whole thing. Oh, whoa! They're so fast, and it's over. Wave 134 for the star drop. All right, so now we're gonna have to see how it is for Shiny Kronos, which he might do better. Thing is that he has a nuke attack. Which, when you hear nuke, you think, ooh, because it kind of is, ooh, I guess. I don't know. I really wish I knew the stats of, like, how big its splash actually is, but I know it's pretty big. So, gotta love the nukes. Not... Actually, they're horrible. I don't know why I'm saying that. In Five Nights TD, yes, that. They're great. Even though there's literally... I think there's only 2 in the entire game. They have so many cool, like, types, and then they don't use them. Like, where is another chain, like, Ennard? Like, where? We don't have another one of those, and that's such a cool attack type. But no, they could have done that with this thing, but no, we could just pierce. Boring. So I'm going to place it, like, right here, so it's, like, right in the middle, I guess. I think that's going to kind of... Because it only has one placement, I kind of have to do that, because it only, again, has one placement. So, yeah, I think that's the most fair spot to put it. I would guess, but we will have to see. Other thing is that having, for such a big map like this, only having one placement does probably make it worse. But if you're like in PvP, the maps in PvP are a lot smaller than like this is. So honestly, I don't think having one of them is as big of a deal in like PvP. So he might, that's one thing that he's kind of like gonna fall behind on a map like this. But I'm thinking more like to PvP, because that's where I'll definitely be using Moondrop, where that guy, where Stardrop is, you know, better because of it. If it wasn't for like my Moondrop, Stardrop would be a lot worse and wouldn't even come close to KRONOS, but because of it, it does kind of come close. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, all right, now I got maxed out 1, and let's see if it can get any farther. I don't remember what wave, whatever face, oh my god, Stardrop got. It was like, it was in the 30s, I'm pretty sure. So we can't say that KRONOS got a lot farther in this, but I do want to test it out in PvP. Okay, so me and someone else, so he's going to be placing only Shiny Vengeance Stardrop, and I'm going to be doing the same with KRONOS now. My issue is that I don't know where to place this guy. Bro, I don't know. I'll place it like right here, I guess. And then I have to delete these. My issue about KRONOS... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I deleted the wrong unit! I hate this game so much. I thought I'd have enough cash to... Ugh! You're getting some awful games. I accidentally sold KRONOS, and then he's stuck on the roof. Oh my goodness. I love this game so much, but I hate it at the same time. And he has like 0 cash. You 400. Can't you place? You're using the only like starter that does 400 cash. You have 800 cash. You can't. Oh my god, this game, I hate it, but it's so funny sometimes. Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm literally clicking back to lobby. It's so broken. Oh my goodness. One rare remnant. Oh my goodness, gotta love the glitches in this game. Stupid. Okay, we're back again. I was gonna say this earlier if I didn't actually sell it, but we're gonna try on different maps because like some maps are better for probably because of the 2 units for whatever base. Why can't I remember Stardrop? And some are gonna be better for KRONOS. Like this one I think could be better for honestly either because it's just one exit, but it really depends. So yeah, but we're gonna test it. Both units are very close in DPS. I do want to go over some stuff while I try to get KRONOS down. So there is a difference between the units by far. So Stardrop with a moon or sun in the inventory does about 20,000-ish more DPS max when you have 2 of them down compared to 1 KRONOS. But the thing is the KRONOS does a nuke type and Star only does like a pierce, and it's not like a good pierce like Frostbite or the King. It's more like Phantom Puppet, not, it's the bad type of pierce, if that makes sense. If you've played this game for a long time, you'd understand what that means. But is that really going to make up for the damage? Also, it's a range booster, which is pretty good. Plus, there's a lot of other factors that go into it. Like KRONOS has that time stop, which is okay. It's not the best ability, but it's not the worst either. But does that nuke, which actually has a lot bigger of a range than a simple pierce, is that going to be even better? Well, that's kind of what I'm testing more this video. So, yay. I got my shiny KRONOS down, so I need to sell all of these guys. It's going to be unboosted because someone decided to sell all of the Helpy and music men, don't know, for Shiny Moon. Total mistake. I'll have to trade for one of these myself if it is really better, because I do say that it really depends on the game mode you're playing which one's better, because I don't know about PvP, but I know if you're playing like Endless or something like that, KRONOS is the better unit for that. One other thing that's going to make this harder is because we're not using boosts. We're really seeing the main point of it. I think if we're using boosts, it would have helped a lot, because KRONOS doesn't have the fastest attack rate of 2.4 compared to the 1.6 that Stardrop has. And if we use a Shiny Music Man, it gets dropped down to like 1 point something. And yes, Stardrops gets dropped down even more, but I think just if you add that, I think it would make, I don't know, I think a boost would help KRONOS more than it would help Stardrop, I think, if that makes sense. I'm not the smartest person though, so don't trust me on that, but you can see just like watching both of them and how they work, they're definitely very different units and they work very differently, and they're killing it about the same rate, which is cool. They're such close units. One is a little bit more DPS, but the other has a better type of attack. Oh, look at that. Took longer to kill, took farther. Stuff like that is what I think could make a difference. Yes. Oh my goodness, no way. No way. What? I did not expect it Stardrop to die on, but that was 34, dang. But I was expecting Stardrop to go farther than that. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're going to try again, and I want to talk a little bit more into it. So both units, okay, we actually got the first map where I made a huge mistake and messed up. So both units are definitely very good. They both have their own thing about them that makes them certainly better than the other, but it really depends on what you need. For me, range booster isn't really something that I'm going to need, which is what it's really good at, because most of my units have full map coverage on these PvP maps, because PvP maps are so small. This is really the only one that I think I would have struggles on, that it would be most helpful on. But you know, there's like what, 4 maps or something like that. You don't get this one every single time. On top of that, KRONOS definitely is better like by itself, because it has that nuke ability, which is able to hit more, unlike Stardrop's Pierce. That's, again, it's not the good Pierce. So it really depends on what you need. For me and myself, I find that using KRONOS is better, but for some people, depending on the other units you have in your inventory, Stardrop may be better for you. Stardrop's only going to probably be here probably till next update, which may be just tomorrow, or it might be disappearing even sooner. I have no idea. It could honestly go when we get the 2 times like today, or it could be the update. I don't know. I don't know how long it's supposed to be here for, because it's supposed to be a New Year's thing, and it's the 3rd as I'm recording this. I was losing already. But yeah, basically, it really depends on what you need. That's kind of the big point. Both these units are really good, and they both do such close DPS. Does he not realize what is happening? Okay, I'm so confused. Just let it wait. I just watched them just let the units. What the? Okay. This game is so stupid. Oh my goodness. So basically, the end of the story is, depending on the unit that you need, both are really good units. It doesn't, of course, have to be the shiny version. It's just what we're using, because that's what we have. But I do say that KRONOS is better in certain parts, and that Start is better in others. So it really depends on what you need. If you really need that range booster, then it's going to be better. But if you really don't need that range booster, then I would prefer using like KRONOS. And not everyone also has a moon or sun. If you have to use a sun to get this guy up to that damage, it's not worth him using him very much, because KRONOS is going to be better than him if you're going to have to use the Sun, because Sun is not very good compared to Moon, and Moon's a little bit harder to get. So you like KRONOS, Star, and Sun, I would use KRONOS over Stardrop. But if you have KRONOS, Star, and Moon, then it really kind of depends and gets tricky there. I hope everything I'm saying makes sense, because it's honestly one of the more complicated things. I'm of course going to prefer KRONOS because, one, it's a shiny like Apex. Can't beat one of those. Gotta love it. Also, huge shout out to the person that gave me that one. I did not get that on my own. Content creator, perms, not perms, but like, I don't know. It's not really perm. Extra ability that I kind of get on my own because I'm just, I don't know, whatever. I need to shut up. But yeah, I hope everything that I'm saying in this video really makes sense. If it doesn't, comment down below, because I'm kind of repeating it over and over because I'm trying to make it make more sense, but I'm really failing really, really badly, honestly. Moments like this, like, what is this? Why is there like one unit? Like, the one, it's so dumb. Wave 22, why is this map so difficult? Bro, this game is so silly. So I know the story. They're both really good units, and it basically depends on what you need. If you need a range booster, of course, use shiny, like, or just Star. But if you really don't, then that's where KRONOS is going to be better. That nuke attack is so good compared to the bad type of Pierce. There's multiple types of Pierce in the game. I'm not going to go into that, but compared to the bad Pierce. But it's also the fact that it also needs a supporting unit to make it better. Get out of here! So that's also what kind of takes the unit down a little bit. But both units are still really good, and I would say that they're just basically equal, and it really depends on what you need. So depending on which one you want to use, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the way into the video. It'll do me a lot if you hit the like button and subscribe. But yeah, peace out, guys.